welcome back everyone. This is Jean Wolf, and yeah, as you can tell from the title, I am late making this video. I am late for quests. Of course, I mentioned some stuff in the video before this one, so you already know most of the gist of it, or if you've watched one of the other Pokemon trainers on YouTube or just pretty much anywhere else, you've probably already got this information. But maybe it would inform you of something that you either missed or don't completely know yet. I don't know. I'm going to try to cram everything that I've done so far into basically one really fast video. As you can tell at the end of the name, I've also got some cards to open. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this so I don't ramble too much. So, because there was one day that the day itself was extremely windy. You wouldn't have been able to hear me at all with the camera, so I figured I'd do this one in my room and do the video after this with the camera on a clear day. On top of windy, and one of the other days was really cold, wasn't able to go walking around. There was really busy, wasn't able to get onto the laptop, and yeah, real life gets in the way of a lot of things. You got to do things before you can do anything on the web. So let's go ahead and just cut to the chase, put this together, and just see how fast I can put this together. Okay, the first picture popped up is March 30th, I remember right. As soon as the quest stuff was released, that was what you saw when you logged into the game. And it's more research. The next one, the main gist of it is basically anything you can think of that you can do in the game. There is a really good chance there's probably a quest of it somewhere, somehow. Whether it be mythical or field, but we'll get there in a sec. The next picture was while I was walking around. I was trying to do the quest feature, and as you can tell on the bottom right, you have Professor Willow's head. You got the circles coming away from it. That would be him basically trying to, it's like almost like ET Phone Home. He's giving you a video call, and he's waiting for you to click on his head. That way he'll pop up and talk to you. The picture after that, of course, it has been a while. He even asked you that, ironically. He mentions first things first, you got to calibrate his instruments to your area, which it's like, ooh, is he spying on my area? Do I know? Do I not know? I'm helping him do it. Should I be worried? Or at least that's the first thing that came to mind. And then, of course, you get to the point where he gives you some type of research thing to do. And, of course, this is the, if I remember right, it's the mythical, because these pictures are a little bit old, so I'm trying to remember everything. Is the mythical quest stuff, or the special quest, is what it'll be labeled as. Spin 5 Pokestops, catch 10 Pokemon, transfer 5 Pokemon. Simple. Of course, whenever you go into the research, under the special tab, clicking on that, you get the mythical stuff, and of course there's the 3 quests. Each one gives you 500 experience, each as a reward. But when you, as you can see, or tell, it says a mythical discovery 1/8. So there's 8 full quest things you got to complete before you can get the mythical quest stuff done. Here, this is the first one. And of course, you can see at the top there is no stamps yet. The next picture is after you back out of that, the bottom right area just above where it shows nearby Pokemon. As you can tell, there's binoculars. That is the emblem it'll show. You click on it, it'll bring up your quest stuff, whatever quest you have. The next one, after completing that particular set for the mythical quest stuff, it says claim reward. After claiming the main 3 portions of the quest for the experience, you scroll down and it ends up with this. That's the reward you get, the 10 Great Ball, the incubator, and 3 lures. From there, of course, it's got that smirk. He mentions thanks. Should be able to take anything out of the ordinary. So it's like, ooh, he's got a spy tech out there. He wanted you to set it himself. Only you did it for him. But from there, of course, he asked for your help again to set up his equipment around your local area or habitat. Mentions exploring a bit, hatching some eggs. And the next quest it gives you for the mythical stuff is earn 2 candies, walk in your buddy, make 10 great throws, hatch 3 eggs. The great throws take a little while. I noticed that some of my throwing was off. I don't know if that's the game, my phone, or just what. So, could be just a small glitch or something, or me. Of course, there's that showing that 1,000 experience for each individual thing you complete. On top of whenever you beat it, you get gifts. Whenever you click over to field research, as you can tell, it says visit Pokestops to find out more field research. That's how you get the field research quest stuff. That is what goes into actually getting your stamp. You have to spend stops to get a quest for the field research. You complete at least one a day. It's an infinite amount that you can get. You can only hold 3 at a time. But you complete one day, and it'll give you a stamp. You complete one the next day, you get the second stamp, and so on until you get all the way to the box, 7 days later. Whenever I spun the stops, I got catch 10 Pokemon with Weather Boost, make 2 nice curveball throws in a row, which actually is a really interesting challenge. Took me a while to get. As I said, it might just be me. I don't know. And then battle in a gym, which is simple. Just go out to a gym that isn't your team, battle once, even if you lose or win or whatever, just one Pokemon, it'll automatically give you that. After you complete it, or one of them anyway, as you can see, March 30th is whenever I got the stamp for that. Just after going across this, that's whenever you started seeing what they considered 8-bit, or said was 8-bit graphics for the Pokemon. I about freaked out at first. And, of course, it's the April Fool's joke. But, yeah, a lot of people got worried. Some people got mad, surprisingly. But, hey, it's just a joke. From what I know, or what I've heard at least, April 7th is supposedly whenever that disappears and it goes back to normal. I know a few people that can't wait. Me, I get the joke. But some of the Pokemon, it's hard to tell what they are in the nearby unless you've either played the games or you can judge a little bit by the way they look to have an idea of what they are. Like in this picture, you can easily see that it's Squirtle, Pikachu, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. But some of the Pokemon, they look disfigured and weird as the 8-bit, which someone said it looked more like 16-bit. So I don't know, maybe it's a mix between the two or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, because of that update thing, whenever they switched it over to the bit, I wound up with this. And as you can tell, that's glitched. Throwing the ball, you were wasting every single ball you threw. You couldn't throw it right. Matter of fact, you couldn't throw it all. You had to run away from the Pokemon and then come back to try and get the Pokemon in order to have it normal. Something about the sprites whenever they were changed to the 8-bit graphic, that it completely, anyone with a low-end device was having problems like this. And I've heard a few people that supposedly had the same problem with the high-end phones. So I guess we'll see how that goes or went. You've probably already heard of it by now. But besides that, then you go over here with the 8-bit. After everything switched over and all of the sprites were changed, this is what you wound up with. As you can tell, you can guess a lot of those. Those are probably the easiest ones to notice what they are, or who they are, rather. Here's the glitch again with a different Pokemon. Yeah. Again, if you have that, you got to run away and then come back to catch the Pokemon in order for it to be changed the way it's supposed to be. Okay, other than the glitch, going further into the mythical stuff, completing the quest anyway, whenever I got to the third set, or some of it anyway, it showed this. Of course, it says it confirms the initial suspicion that we're seeing evidence of Mew. So Mew is going to be the mythical Pokemon that we see first, which it turns out that's actually perfect because a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people's already got Mewtwo, so it only makes sense for Mew to be out, right? That way all of the Gen 1 Pokemon, at least in some way, have already been released. So, gotta work towards Mew. With that third set, it mentions reach level 15. Been done for a long time now. Battle in a gym 2 times, which with that you can go in a gym, and at first I thought maybe it was beat the entire gym, all the Pokemon there at least once, but it turns out you battle or fight one Pokemon, even if you don't get out of the gym right away, just battling them and then battling the next Pokemon. That's 2 times. So that one's really easy. Battle in 2 raids. If you're like me, you don't want to spend a lot of money on the game. You may on occasion, but when you can get free passes and whatnot, the best, or not really get free passes, when you can save a pass from the day before because you didn't do a raid, you can do it and then spin a gym, get another one, go into a completely different raid. That'll be the 2 battle raids, or raid battles, rather. Sometime after that, this popped up as the next, whenever Lugia flew away again, Latias and Latios flew into it. So far, the only thing I can see is Latios. So here in the United States, Latios is what we got. Go overseas to like Japan or something like that. I can't remember if Europe would be part of that. I can't remember exactly where the line is, but on our side of the world, the Western Hemisphere, we got Latios, and the Eastern Hemisphere has Latias. So that'll be interesting. It said starting April 2nd, that started showing up, and on May 8th, they will switch their locations and be there for June 5th. So not quite a long time for the other Pokemon to be there. There's a little bit of time difference for how long each Pokemon's going to be on where they're at in the world, but still interesting nonetheless. This was the first Latios raid. Of course, I wasn't able to get them. Didn't have enough people. I was actually surprised. Me and a couple others, we battled the raid. Well, actually, no, it wasn't this raid. This particular raid didn't have enough people. Didn't have enough time to actually do anything. I was able to just get a screenshot real quick as we were driving past it, doing some shopping and trying to get home real quick. I was busy. But yeah, I wasn't able to go ahead and do that. Not yet, at least. And then from the eggs I've hatched so far from the extravaganza, I've only got 1 egg left. I don't think it's going to be any good. Larvitar was good to get. That was fun. But so far I've gotten 2 Azurill, so at least I got something. I'm hoping this last egg will be Wynot, so I can complete at least the baby versions, or so far that's been released, but I guess fingers crossed. From there, I completed more of the mythical stuff. Tells me, great work, this will help point us in the right direction, and instantly gives me another set of Earn a Silver Kanto Medal. Been done for quite a while, so that was easy. Earn 5 candies walking with your buddy. That's taking some time. And then evolve 20 Pokemon. Well, I've got a lot of candy built up, so that shouldn't be too difficult. And that's all the pictures I got. So let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, the last part of this video takes us all the way back to whenever I mentioned the sets for the Ralts cards. I got set 2 that had Gallade. And I tried to get the first set and wasn't able to because somebody had stole the pack out of it, and I'm hoping they got caught. But another time I was at Walmart, I was able to go ahead and finally get it up. They had a new shipment of them. So Here it is. The set one's got Gardevoir. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and open this up so there's not too much time taken out of your way for the watching the video. Looks like a green pack thing in here. Got that. The coin. Gotta start off by mentioning that this Pokemon thing is XY Roaring Skies, is what it is. Look kind of cool. Let's see what's in there. 10 additional cards. 13 if you count these other 3 I got on top of it. And this literally opened the easiest out of any of the packs I've opened so far. That was simple, ripped right down the back side of it. Okay, put that aside. And of course I'm getting these online code cards. So far no one's mentioned to me if they possibly want me to use these as giveaway things. So I figured I'd just let them sit back for a bit, and if I haven't used them, maybe I'll use them for a giveaway or something. Let me know down in the comments if you want that to be true. That way maybe you can get some free cards or something. Of course it's digital and it's for the online Pokemon Trainer card game app. So, okay, before I show the cards, got the coin. I'm actually not completely sure what kind of Pokemon that is, but that does look cool. That's the coin that came with it. It's golden colored. Okay, now let's get into these cards, shall we? Gotta love this different version of Ralts. Almost can't see the card itself. Of course, you got this Curlia. And this one is the Gardevoir that came with it, and I believe that's a holo card. Tailo. Execute. Looks different than the other card I got, so that'll be a new version of that. Fletchling. Togepi. Natu. Ironically, here is an exact replica thing of Tailo. However, this Tailo, the entire card shines. So that's cool. I got another EX card. That'd be Gallade. It shines as well. Then I got a trainer card. Mega Turbo. Got Shelgon. Or Shelgon, however you pronounce that. And then another trainer card. Wide Lens. Okay, I believe that's all my cards. Of course, as I mentioned, if you want me to start doing giveaway things with these codes, leave something down in the comments, let me know. If not, I guess I'll go ahead and put it on my account or something. I don't know. I'll leave that up to y'all. But hopefully you like this video for something that I said in it. As I said, I'm really late getting this done. Just been busy past a little bit. So I guess until the next video, which the next video is going to have my new camera footage. Hopefully it turned out with my voice and everything, because I don't know how well the microphone picks up stuff. It's not sensitive like this microphone. So yeah, I guess stay tuned. And as I said, hopefully you like something I had in the video. And until the next video, I guess I'll catch you later.
Stay with me.